What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. And in this video, I got a couple of free picks as always for Thursday night football. We got the Commanders and the Packers. Should be a good one. I have a couple of free picks I'm looking at, and I want to share them in this video for free. Now, in this video at the end, if you watch all the way to the end, you are also going to get my biggest bet of the year. I put quite a bit of money on this play. I just think that Vegas made a mistake, and I think all of us can take advantage and definitely exploit Vegas's mistake. So I will share this with you guys. I shared it in my Discord already. Obviously, if you're in the Discord, you're going to get first priority. The line is moving fast, but I want to give everyone else that has not gotten an opportunity to tail along and copy the bet as well. So do me a quick favor, guys. We are heating up. We are getting in the groove. So like this video, smash the like button for me, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I do daily free pick videos every day, and I'm one of the first ones to get these videos out. Now, I'm going to recap super quick, then get into the free picks. But boys, this was the main play of VIP. Over 6.5 in the Nats Marlins and the Tigers Yankees. It was looking sweaty. The Nats Marlins, it cashed with ease, but the Yankees game, it was sweaty. It got to the 7th inning, only 3 runs scored, and people were starting to lose faith. But the final score was 11-1, so it went from 3 runs to 12 runs, and this ended up cashing with ease. But we had to obviously work for it. So beautiful, beautiful play right there. This was minus 110. Then we cashed some player props on Chalkboard. Suzuki, Chris Sale, he doubled his line. Both of them did. Chalkboard was doing some discounts today. And guys, this was the coolest thing. This is why Chalkboard is so much better than PrizePicks. You guys have all lost money on PrizePicks. I've lost money on PrizePicks. I figured out how to beat them, and then they limited my account to $5. So I can't really even have fun on that app. Plus, if someone gets voided, they just refund the bet and you don't get anything from it. What Chalkboard did, absolutely clutch, absolute game changer, is they gave me Byron Buxton over 0.5 bases. And what they did is they gave me regular odds. So this would be like a goblin, but instead of getting a super low payout on a goblin, I got a normal line as if it was minus 110 instead of like minus 400. They gave me a discount. The guy that I paired it up with ended up not playing, so they voided this. And normally they would have just given me my $3,000 back on PrizePicks, but Chalkboard, they voided this and still gave me money or profit off of the discounted play for winning. So I don't know if you guys just understood what I just explained, but that is absolutely massive. And just because Chalkboard does that, that is enough to earn my business, and they don't limit me either. At least as of right now, they have not limited my account. So I basically just got a free $2,300 for an easy play at normal odds, basically. So that was huge. And yeah, that's back-to-back winning days. So if you guys want my best stuff, it's on Winnable. I recommend grabbing the Saturday pass. It gets you Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for literally $50. Now there's 8 slots left, so grab a slot before Thursday night football starts. I'm going to be sending out plays tomorrow morning. You have plenty of time to lock them in. Again, the lines move. I have a lot of people that tail my plays. So, if you wait 10 minutes before game time, the lines are going to get bumped. So get in now, pause this video, click the pinned comment, lock in now, it's $50. Let me see what I can do for you guys, and let's have a massive weekend. So let's dive into it. I got free picks for you, and if you have not already, get the Chalkboard app. Guys, I just told you why Chalkboard is better than PrizePicks. There's a lot of reasons why they're better. They're also hooking you up with a free $20, which is huge. And if you use code TRUPA, I will also give you 2 free weeks of VIP. So that's just a cherry on top. So first up, we're going to go with Josh Jacobs. All right. I think I think he has a big game. Now they didn't use him too much last game, but I just think Washington, they're a little bit banged up on the defensive line, and I just think at home, this is going to be a defensive battle, and I think where the Packers have an edge is the rushing game. So I took the alt line and I took it from 79.5 down to 69.5 rushing yards. If we look at the stats, you see red, and ultimately most people think, oh, it's red, I'm not taking the over. But guys, 69, 69, 66. That's literally like a couple of yards away from being basically all green. So it's right at 69. I really just, it looks red obviously, but like he was right about there. If we look here, the Commanders are bottom of the pack in rushing yard defense. So overall, they are literally last or second to last, and then against running backs, they're 29th. So they give up a ton of rushing yards. Josh Jacobs is still balling. Like ever since he came from the Raiders to the Packers. If you guys have him on your fantasy team, it was a great pickup. I think he's going to have a huge season, and I definitely think he's going to get carries and a lot of time and a lot of yards. Just takes one big carry, 20, 30-yard run to where this line becomes very, very easy. So, if I bump this down 5 yards, oh, now all of a sudden it's green. 8 of the last 10. So don't let this red scare you guys. I just think this is a perfect matchup for Josh Jacobs to get 70 yards. So that's going to be the first play of this video. Okay, I do have to shout out Pikkit. Okay, Pikkit is a great way to track all of your bets. Okay, you can link your Chalkboard, PrizePicks, Hard Rock, FanDuel. You can link it to your Pikkit account, and then you can literally forget about it, and they will just track all of your wins and losses. So really good tool, and you also get $3 to $100 for free just for signing up. It's a free app, no deposit necessary. You literally just download it in the App Store, and as always, make sure you use my code. All right, for this second player prop, and then we'll get into the biggest bet of the season or of the year. It's going to be Zach Ertz over 2.5 receptions. Now, I know he's got Deebo Samuel to throw to. I know he's got Terry McLaurin. But Zach Ertz is one of his top favorite targets. Now, the regular line is 3.5. I bumped it down to 2.5. I hate losing by a hook, and I think 2.5 is a very safe, comfortable play. So you can see here he's hit this 7 of the last 10 games, averaging 4.4. Won a game, he had 11 against the Eagles. We can also see here Green Bay's reception defense to tight ends is 23rd. So favorable for Zach Ertz. They give up about 5.6 receptions to tight ends a game. All we need is 3 from Zach Ertz. There's not like really another tight end that he's competing with. And what I mean by that is like in the Bills, if you take Dalton Kincaid, you also have to worry about Dawson Knox. Or like the Ravens, for example, if you have Mark Andrews, well, you also have to worry about, what's his name? Isaiah Likely. Okay? Sometimes there's a second tight end that gets, or for example, who was the other one? It was on the Chargers, Will Dissly, but then they also have Tyler Conklin. Whereas in Washington, they really just have Zach Ertz. Like, he's the main guy, and he gets a ton of looks. So I really like this. I really like this line. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was going to say. He hit it last game for 3. So, yeah, just make sure you guys take it down 1 point and get 2.5. You can see here that these apps have a pretty different idea of what they think is going to happen. I mean, DraftKings is minus 258, but on Sleeper, it's all the way favored up to minus 333. So there is a bit of a line discrepancy. So all we need is 3 receptions. I think he gets it no problem. And that's going to be the official YouTube free pick. So take a screenshot, lock it in. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed. So tail at your own risk. But yeah, really solid 2-man. I put 2,500 on it to win 5,175. And boys, let's talk about the biggest bet of the year. And if you guys are riding with me, let me know. But I don't want to just hear like, oh, heck yeah, I love the play. I genuinely want to know if I'm crazy, if I'm missing something. If you guys like the play, let me know if you like the play. If there's something that you don't like about the play, let me know. Because I want to hear honest feedback. I don't want just, people hyping me up just to hype me up. I want your honest feedback. Is this a nuke play, or did I fall for the biggest trap? So let's talk about it. The bet of Saturday. Oh man, I get nervous, but Texas A&M plus 7.5 against Notre Dame. All right, we got number 16 against number 8. Now, Marcel Reed is an absolute dog. He can throw the ball, he can run the ball, and I get it. Notre Dame, they normally have a decent defense. Obviously, Miami, they put up points, won the game, and I don't know. I mean, even the money line looks live. They have Notre Dame at like minus 300, minus 350 or something like that. Guys, they just lost to Miami week 1. They had a bye week, and now they're going back home. I get it. They're well coached. They have Marcus Freeman. It's in South Bend, which I've been there before. It's a tough place to play. So, I would say that they're better coached. It is at home. And they had an extra week of rest. But besides that, I just don't think that on any planet Notre Dame should be 7.5 point favorites. I just think this is wrong. And when I see something wrong like this, I'm going to take advantage. Now, I might not hit 10 out of 10 of them, but most of the time, if you can find an error where you think Vegas messed up and you can hammer it, and you can hit at over a 60% clip, you're going to have a very profitable season. So is this guaranteed to win? Absolutely not. And I'm always prepared for the worst, but I just think this is a good time to hammer it. So I did. I put $16,500 on it. I think Hard Rock I was seeing how much I could put on it, and I think they capped it off at like 18. So I went with 16.5 to win 30. But I like it. I got it minus 120. I think the line is already dropping as the sharp money comes in. I think it's down to like plus 6.5. I would not take plus 6.5. If your book is only giving you plus 6.5, at least get plus 7. But ideally get plus 7.5. I don't know if they win. I think Texas A&M could win. I think they have to worry about the run game. I think Notre Dame, the way that they're going to win this game is really good defense and run the ball all day long, kill the clock, and just basically dominate time of possession. And that's going to come down to Jeremiah Love. But they have a freshman quarterback. He's young, very inexperienced. Whatever his name is, CJ Cole or something like that. And I just don't think with a quarterback like that they should be 7.5 point favorites. If you need a sports book to lock this in on, because some of them, like I said, they've already been bumped down to 6.5, you can find 7.5 on Rebet. Okay, if you use code TRUPA, they'll give you a $100 welcome bonus, and it's legal in 45 states or 40 states, all these orange states. So basically, almost every single state. You can deposit, get a welcome bonus, and you can find Texas A&M plus 7.5. I like it. I really do, and I don't know. I think Saturday night could be special. hopefully at least. But again, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to get too excited. I just think that I found a good spot and I wanted to share with you guys. So genuinely, let me know down in the comments if you're tailing. If you like it, do your own research. Let me know what you come up with. But I like Texas A&M plus 7.5. That is the nuke play of the weekend. So that's all I got for you guys. Good luck with all of your bets. And if you are not in VIP, stop sleeping. Give me a shot. It's $50. There's 8 slots, so I need 8 more people of you guys in there. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's free pick video. Peace out, guys.